Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now, today we're going to talk about a side hustle that can make you £100,000 per annum. That's a side hustle that can make you £100,000 per annum. Now, you might be wondering today, why am I wearing my glasses? Well, it's the spring now, and then there's a very, very high pollen count, and so my eyes are red. I mean, it happens, I do get some hay fever, and so like I'm wearing this, as a defense against that, so that's why I'm wearing this. So now we're going back to what we're talking about. We're talking about a side hustle that can make you $100,000 per annum. $100,000 per annum. Now, it's so, when I say these things, when I teach these things, I get some people saying that, can it be that easy? Listen, this is the internet age. The world is now a global village. Now, it is not as if it's easy, but it is simple. So you do simple things and you do them regularly, and then you're going to be able to make this money. Now, how do you go about making the money? Okay, now here's the thing. You have a social media profile, right? You've got Twitter, you got Instagram, you got Facebook, probably you got YouTube, and then you got a bunch of other ones, right? LinkedIn and so on. Now, what you do is this: you go on these social media profiles. For instance, you go on YouTube. Now, when you go on YouTube, what you want to do on YouTube, you want to look at companies who are advertising on YouTube, and then you're going to find a bunch of them, from big companies to middle companies to small companies. So you're going to find all kinds of companies, large scale, small and medium scale enterprises on YouTube. They're advertising. Now, what you want to do when you find these companies that are advertising on YouTube, you want to take a note of them. Now, you don't just want to get one, or you want to get two. You want to get as many as you can, because YouTube is a very, very, very good platform, because there you get legitimate companies. And then another thing that you see on YouTube is that these companies have already evinced a desire to promote their products, to advertise. So already you've got legitimate companies, and then you already know that these companies want to advertise. So you take a note of them. On YouTube you can find thousands of companies advertising. So just go on YouTube, find them, and then you do the same thing for Facebook, you do the same thing for Instagram, and then for Twitter. Now, when you've gotten a note of them, what you want to do is this: you want to go on this website. It's called Hunter.io. Hunter.io. So now, for my visually impaired viewers, it's Hunter. So that's H for Harry, U for Uncle, N for Nancy, T for Tango, E for Echo, R for Romeo.io. Now, you go on that site. Now, what this site does is that it specializes on getting you the contact details of anybody on planet Earth. So what you do is, like, for instance, now maybe you've seen, like, let's say a company like Johnson & Johnson. Maybe you've seen them advertising on YouTube, or maybe you've seen a company like Beecham advertising on Facebook, or maybe you've seen a company like maybe Samsung advertising on Instagram, and then you want to get their contact details. So you just go to the website of the company, the official website, and then you copy, and then you go to Hunter.io, and it's going to come up on the screen. You're going to see a taskbar. Put their web address there, their URL there, and then you click on go, and then Hunter.io will get you their contact details. They're going to get you their contact details. So now, what you have to understand is that these companies you're seeing advertising on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and other social media platforms, LinkedIn, they're spending something like maybe upwards of $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month, some of them even millions of dollars a month. Now, what you want to do is that you want to contact them, and you want to say to them that I can advertise for you because I've got a large social media following, and I'm going to do that for you at a fraction of the cost that you're currently paying. So what's going to happen is this: is that maybe they're paying something like $50,000. You tell them, I'm going to do it at a fraction. I'm going to run it for a month for you at $2,000, or $500, depending on the kind of company. And then, so when you do that, now it's really very easy. You contact them. What you want to do, don't just contact them and say, okay, that's all you're going to do. Now, what you want to do is you want to go on your analytics. So now, for Facebook, for Instagram, for Twitter, they've got an analytic button. I'm going to show it to you. It's going to come up on the screen. Now, you click on that analytic. Now, it shows you your audience from different countries. It just shows you your audience from different countries. It shows you for your audience from their gender. It shows you your audience from maybe like their age. So now you get that detail. Yeah. So this is the hay fever I'm talking about. You see. it's an issue, you know, high polling count. Anyway, so you get those details, you get the analytics that's showing your audience, where the different countries that they come from, their gender, their age, and then you include it in the email that you're sending to them. And then when you include it, you know, they can see that, okay, well, your audience is in the right age, it's in the right gender balance, and then it's spread across a number of countries, and then they are likely to come back to you and say, okay, yes, we accept your offer. Or they might make you a counter offer. They might say, okay, instead of paying you $5,000, $2,000, what if we pay you $1,000? And then you're in business. Now, you don't have to do this for one company. That's why I told you, get as many as you can. Do this, just contact several companies. They don't mind. There's no, I mean, like that you're advertising for one company doesn't mean that you can't advertise for another company. So do this for several companies, and then in a month you're going to make you're going to make at least probably over $10,000. But certainly you're going to be making thousands of dollars a month. That's what a lot of people that you see on social media do. That's what a lot of people do. I do it, you know. In my own case, they contact me, you know, because of my public profile, because like some people think I'm a celebrity. But you don't have to wait for them to contact you. Go after them, you know. And that's why I also tell people, you know, try to use social media to make friends across a whole spectrum. So make friends in different countries, make friends across different genders, make friends across different age groups, and then you become an advertiser's dream. So now, don't just say to me that, oh, it might not work in my country. No, this one works in every country. Advertising, it works in every country. So it's going to work whether you're in Nigeria, Tanzania, Cambodia, Nepal, you know, Bangladesh, wherever you are, it's going to work. So it's very, very, I mean, like it's something that you can do. It's not hard. It's something that you can do. It's something that everybody can do. Now, I've told you this. So possibly, maybe you might have one or two questions. Maybe I talk too fast, or maybe it's my accent, or maybe it's something else. If you have questions, put them in the comment section of this video, and then I will respond to them as best I can. My staff are very good at creating comments. They're going to bring them to me, and I'll respond to them as best as I can. Now, you got to remember, I do not have a WhatsApp forum. I do not have a Telegram channel. I do not have a Gmail email address. Now, scammers have seen that my videos tend to go viral really, really quickly, and so they've created a number of fake YouTube profiles, and then they approach people in the comment section telling them helpline, guideline, more profitable info, one-on-one mentoring. These guys are all scammers, and the apostle of prosperity. I'm here to spread prosperity. I'm not here to spread poverty. Now, this is Brandon Mokri saying, God bless you.
But Reno travels all around the world. I hope you get inspired about what you see. Apostle of greatness, Reno is a master. Only one man against the whole world in large. Fighting with the monsters, poverty I can't stand. That's why Reno is